for both of these teams. It's the USC Trojans and the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. And the Scarlet Knights ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Trojans offense will have the football first. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
Well, it's a program time and time again, whether it's Heisman trophies, All-Americans, first-round draft picks, that always seem to have really good running backs. And how nice is it, David, as an offense, year in, year out? We know there's somebody you can turn around, hand the football up.
There he goes. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step one, and so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys. By the way, you're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
Runs through a tackle. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The run inside. It's Jordan. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. To the air, it's Mayava. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
You wonder if there's just a little bit of rust with this offense right now coming off the bye week, right? They just haven't been able to get clicking in this game throwing the football. We're going to have to find that mojo and get back into a rhythm here pretty quickly.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So Rutgers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass.
Get that.
Quarterback is sacked at the 35. At the end of that last play, there is still a Scarlet Knights player who is yet to get up. And as their junior quarterback down on the field, a guy they can ill afford to lose, Holly will update his condition soon. The Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. Catch made at the 15.
I should have ran straight.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. Running inside, it's Jordan. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. At the end of that last play, there is still a Scarlet Knight player who has yet to get up. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's wrestled to the ground.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Moving out to the right. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's caught. It's Anderson. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Finding some room. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game and picking up the 1st down.
Yeah, the basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff, not fancy, not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other, stuff that goes with it, but you got to get the good running game. USC doing a good job early.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a crease. It's Jordan.
You missed the block.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Fires to the right. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. The Trojans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
I know that wasn't a big gainer, but that's going to set some stuff up later for this offense. Trying to run the football and get it established is huge because play-action pass is a big part of what they try to do when they're throwing the ball.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air, trying to make magic with his feet. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
The run inside. It's Raymond. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. No fair catches here, looking for room. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first two times they had it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
And those plays are never going to be on the highlight tapes, but man, you love a QB that on 3rd down can understand spacing, can understand how to check the football down, let their running back do the rest, get the first down, move the sticks, so then you can make the big play later on in this drive.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Running inside, it's Miller. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll start this drive firing. Looking to take a shot. Leaping grab for a big gain. He's loose. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
And these offenses, man, they've been struggling, and you've been waiting. Who's going to make the big play? They finally break through. They make the big explosive play, and maybe this is what they needed to get this offense rolling.
Getting set for the extra point effort, putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Oh, he wants it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trusting your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
And coming into this game, talking to coaches, man, they were worried about how fast this defense was, how physical it was. And so far throughout this game, man, it's shown up. Like the speed, the tackling, the eye discipline, they've done such a good job owning this football game early. And it's on the offense now that they've got to find some answers.
The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man, making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Raymond. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Caught in the backfield, it's Jordan. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
God damn!
For a loss of a couple.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a...
He's looking deep. Upstairs, he's got it. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. And now a chance to pull even. First and goal as we get late in the first half. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Under fire. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Rutgers takes its second timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Into the end zone for 6.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done.
Brian. We need someone with admin access. Essentially, what's going on is we have a VIP user getting routed AOSD items, and we've checked the user. The user has the correct role, has the correct skills, and but we're trying to confirm the skill like setup itself in production. We checked it in UAT, it looks correct. But we just can't double click into the skill setup here. Sharon, I think, is a delegated admin or something, and not like a pro admin, which means like business admins seem to be delegated admins. Maybe that was like on purpose. It makes sense that it was on purpose.
So I'm on here.
Okay, thank you.
So what do we need to do? Yeah, I know we did a load this earlier today to make sure that I was trying to make sure that the Japan users were good to go. So there was some skills and stuff that were updated. They might not reflect UAT, but it was from a dump that I got earlier today.
Okay, yeah, if we could just look, double check our, at least, this skill here, this VIP agent skill, and see how it's mapped in production. It seems to be grabbing AOSD. And then feel free to share screen whenever.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Just one AO operations in the top.
AO is assigned to AO.
AO support.
That's correct, right?
Yes.
Can we look at the VIP skill? I know it's like a reverse search here because we're gonna have to look at the second column.
VIP agent.
Yeah, VIP agent itself.
The profile or the skill?
This skill, it should be where you were, like the routing,
Yeah.
the rules. I think we have to look at the second column and look for where VIP is. I don't see. Okay, I see VIP. VIP is mapped to DAP. Is that the only place that it's used?
I believe so.
Can you go to the top, and to the top on the left? There's a case type, and you see there's two. Is there another one here?
Doesn't look like it.
So how could we Shubham, what's the best way to troubleshoot this?
Like after the assignment, uh, after the assignments telling that PSR record be deleted. Okay, so from there we can check which of the records are having which of the skills from that command center as well. But after the assignment, it gets deleted immediately because the assignment is correctly done, right?
So can we look at the PSRs on active cases?
Yes, we can check
my schedule together.
Oh, okay.
That was yesterday. I sent you that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm
In the
not going
last series, they'll try to find a
everywhere with my
And I was like, who's fine from what I sent him yesterday?
yeah, it's all messed up because of the
They'll put
time
this one
zone.
in play
Well, not
first
really
snap of the
forcing
drive from
myself
the
to try to be in a
25.
different time zone.
Quarterback will keep it.
Yeah,
Surge ahead for a
call right
couple
now
there. It'll be
support.
2nd and 8. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock
They're
ticking.
troubleshooting.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Short gain on the
Oh,
play.
you're talking
before he
to him?
slides. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Zings it complete to the right. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit
She
down.
was
You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Timeout called here by
She
Rutgers.
was like, I
And
guess
that's their
I got
3rd.
really hard man because I was in
And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the right. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. There was tight coverage with a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9 first and goal. And they'll get to the line and spike it and stop the clock.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I guess he said.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Under fire. Trying to get away. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And that one is picked off in the end zone. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot getting the football.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way.
Screen show me how does it work? Like, do you have a skill-based routing rules defined routing configuration?
Yes.
Okay. So, is this record qualifying of any of the rules?
Yes, we can do a sanity check on the call right now, but yes. So it's based on the fields. We have 2 fields that are selected here, are case type and subtype. So it just depends on. And then this particular one was for the one that we identified was AO operations. It didn't map, but I think
Accounting support as well.
Yep, but the live sample that we have right now is accessibilities. What's the exact type and subtype on the case, just so we can do a sanity check? Okay, so you see this one is general inquiry, accessibility desk. Or I'm sorry, accessibility services, general inquiry. So can we go to the mapping here? So
I think print that first one.
I think it's the
That's
first
not.
one.
But this
AR lead.
AR lead agent.
Yeah. And here's the thing, Gaurav, that's really weird. if we reroute it to the queue, it got mapped correctly. So we had about 19 records like this, and when we rerouted it to the queue for reclassification, the PSR was created with, again, not changing the case, not touching the case, just changing the owner back to the queue. The PSR was created correctly then.
So, Sterling, for that functionality, we have built in from our flow level that whenever you are giving it back to the queue, we are gonna move the record from the queue and then pushing it back. So it is actually like going back to the queue, but going from like it's some different technical.
get in trouble when you try.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The run inside. It's Jordan. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half.
He's a big boy. That's good, man. Either way, you did it.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Ben, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the New Mexico Lobos. And it's the Sooners looking to make it 3 straight to start the new year. They're already on top in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC. Now over to your game in Piscataway.
The Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This injury could play a big factor, Holly. What have you got on it?
Guys, catching up with the Scarlet Knights head coach at the half. Their quarterback has been terrific in this first half, but he has sustained some hits. I can tell you just from looking at him, his uniform, lots of wear and tear, bumps and bruises. I've seen him talking with the athletic trainer a couple of different times. They've got to do a much better job here in the second half, giving him some protection. Back to you.
All right, Holly.
It's so hard to get to quarterbacks when they get the ball out of their hands this fast. Great job understanding what the defense is doing, right away assessing, hitting the corner route right off the jump.
And it's Black. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. They'll snap it. 47 on first down. Off play action. Looking left. Got his man downfield. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. The Scarlet Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. They just keep firing. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wide receiver comes in motion. On the ground, and the ball's out there after it. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play.
What a lucky break for the running. I can't imagine what goes through your mind when you cough it up. You're like, oh, no, and just huge panic. I got to get back to the football. He did a good job finding his way back to the football after he made the mistake in fumbling in the first place.
3rd down is where the money is made, but they're lucky to be here after that ball was loose. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And after that last field goal, they start this 3rd quarter, find themselves playing from behind. Running inside, it's Jordan. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, bad things can... You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
This offense has it with really good field position. The give on the option. And he had no option on that one. Deep. For anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They feed him again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Miller with the ball. Snowed under by the defense.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, "Sit down, sir."
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Trojans with the 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan. And never had a chance. Just cold as soon as he got it. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. On the ground with the counter. There's a crease. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier 3rd down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on 3rd down. And shoot, and I got 4th down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. right back to him on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up, and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden, they get that momentum going.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everyone. They're well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
The Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it. It's Wormley. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The run inside. It's Jordan. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Offense in a bunch formation. They're going to throw it to start the drive. With the catch, it's Allen. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And that's a really good throw by this QB, man. Seeing the crossing routes, putting it on his chest so he can keep running across the field, get those yards after the catch. Nice job being on the same page with QB and receiver.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Right on the money. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with a first down. Delayed handoff. It's Raymond. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And how about this offense, man? Being able to succeed, still winning without their bell cow, without their star being their star. This offense has not had a great game on the ground, but they're still in the lead.
right back to the well. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. At the end of that last play, there is still a Scarlet Knight player who is yet to get up. And they cannot afford to lose this guy. Such an important part of their running attack. We'll have Holly check on his status. And the Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Rides to back and leaves it. Might have a chance. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. At the end of that last play, there is still a Scarlet Knight player who is yet to get up. The Scarlet Knights back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Flips it out in the flat. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Rutgers!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
That last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there.
Got a little grass. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Trojans want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he left that one short, trying to baby it in. Gotta turn it loose. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Jordan. And they'll knock him down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
QBs and receivers on.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Fires left. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey, guys, down here on the home team sideline, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of a game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and the receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a catch. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that. And here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
And the Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. He's got it. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Training staff will take a look and will step aside. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Motion from the back. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. While they have a look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. The Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. They're going to ride this running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
And the Scarlet Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Running inside, it's Benjamin. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining. Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. With 1:52 seconds left, the defense will use a timeout trying to get the football back. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Mayava. It's complete on the right side. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw it. Now improvising. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And a lot of times football, man, it's just about confidence and feeling good and getting in a rhythm. That's not what this offense has done all day. And now in a moment where you need it, you got to put it together. Where do they go? Like, who is their go-to guy? What is their go-to play? They've struggled all day, but you can erase all of that with 1 drive right now.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, you can't throw it much better than that. You've got an in-breaking route coming from the right-hand side, and there wasn't a big window to squeeze that football into, but really...
He's going for it all. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. Got his man to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Flushed out of the pocket. Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Oh, they're after him. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee.